EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. And it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football, and you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other, they study each other, they work together in the off seasons. A lot of times they're friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
There was a time, and it wasn't very long ago, Mike, that this guy was trending towards becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the entire NFL. He has to find a way to get back to stacking strong performances, one after another, and keep his team in the hunt. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, but if he plays well, his team is always going to have a strong chance of winning.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and Deputy goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. The Commanders have Jamison Crowder ready to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. Crochet to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Browns offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll open this drive on the ground with Ford. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards. Woo!
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Watson.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up first down.
Cooper going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. Here comes 3rd and 6. Watson to throw. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down, and that brings up fourth down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline, and that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Commanders' 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Washington.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. And in motion is Brown. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's 4. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll try and run for the 1st down. It's 4. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Here's the punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On play action, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ford. He'll manage only a couple. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Watson. That's caught by Ford. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Back to throw is Watson. That one on target to Moore.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Up the middle, here's Ford. And he'll get about 5. On 2nd down, here's Watson. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Watson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. That is caught. What a throw. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Shotgun snap to Watson. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the 2nd half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
A quick throw out wide, caught left side, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front, and they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's a pretty good effort there on 3rd and long. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the 1st down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
Sybird's kick is good. And the Commanders are back within 4 at 14-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pierre Strong on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
2nd and 11. They'll run once more with 4. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Daniels. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Mike, let's have a conversation about the play-action passing game. There's this notion out there that in order for it to be good, you have to be a great running team, and it's actually not the case. The threat of a run in the down and distance is what generates great play action, and as you see here, it can lead to some big pickups.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Daniels to throw on 2nd. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The Commanders about to send this one away. as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Run here right side, and it's 4. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Watson to throw. He'll try to run for it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here's 1st and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again, Daniels. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
You see the first down pickup there by Luke McCaffrey, and certainly a name a lot of NFL fans are going to recognize. Obviously the son of Ed McCaffrey, the brother of Christian. And his ability to really work in traffic, make difficult, contested catches, he's going to have to earn some of these opportunities. He had 11 games with at least one receiving touchdown. That led all college football last year at Rice. I think this is a young player that's going to surprise a lot of people and maybe surpass some expectations some of the folks on the outside maybe had placed on him.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up second and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. 2. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. The kick is good. And the Commanders move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. They'll go with him again. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake. Now Watson to throw.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Watson's going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
We're all set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jaden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On target, got it to McClure. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
They'll throw with Daniels. Finding room at midfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The tight end Ertz in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. And in motion is Brown. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here for Robinson. A good run there for a gain of 6, but it's still going to be 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.